We're glad to be back. It's been a couple weeks since our last update, and we're here on the 10th tee, and incredible progress behind us here. We've had an interesting couple weeks, upwards of 4 inches of rain here since we last spoke. And Brian, for all intents and purposes, the golf course took the rain well. Talk to us a little bit about what we saw out there.
Yeah, there was some really large rain events where a lot of rain fell in a short period of time. We're gonna see water pond up in different areas, but then it gives us an opportunity to see how the drainage works to move that water off the surfaces. And I couldn't have been more excited. The greens, I walked on those that evening of a big rain event. They were draining beautifully. You could even feel them a little bit firm, so that's really excited. It also provided just some opportunities where we saw areas we better look into. The water wasn't flowing in the manner that which we needed it to, and so we actually discovered some pipe we need to hook up and add in. It was just damaged during construction, and gave us an opportunity before we had golfers back on property to take care of those repairs. So excited in that regard. We did have some washouts in some seeded areas. The youngest fairways we're still working on seed to come up. With that, we were done seeing a washout on 7 approach. In fact, our team's even today prepping more and more areas, just putting sod in where we weren't getting the catch we needed, or water is just moving across an area too fast, so seed would never really have a chance to grow. Beyond that, this week is a big week for us because we're putting more seed into the fairways where it might be a little bit thin, just really seeing great germination right now. So over these next 2 weeks, we're gonna be putting a lot more seed in just to really thicken up the stand of grass out on the golf course.
Fabulous, yeah, I mean, optimum seeding and growing conditions here over the next several weeks. We really started to see a lot of progress in those fairways you referenced that were seeded late last year, and then obviously now you see that sod between 9 and 7 and up there on 7 Hillside, which is fabulous. So, you know, I think the report here is that we're right on track and really looking forward to the next 45 to 60 days here to see some incredible progress as we approach that opening the second half of July. As you've come in, you've seen a little bit of shaping happening on the left side of number 18, kind of the last architectural feature to go in on the golf course is a set of hummocks on 18. And we've got Miguel here today, who's an incredible and important member of Andrew's team, worked with him for a long time. And so I thought we'd maybe go spend some time with Miguel.
Yeah, if Andrew's the artist, Miguel's the paintbrush.
Awesome, let's go meet Miguel. We're out here on the left side of 18 where we reference these new set of hummocks going in, and we're here with what I'm gonna say is the famous Miguel. Somebody once told me that Miguel is actually the man who made Andrew famous. So Miguel, maybe tell us a little bit about your work and what do you do?
I'm Miguel and I do shaping. I work for Andrew Green for, well, a long time. I think I'm a little artistic on that thing, but the thing is, like doing this, people gotta love it. If they don't love it, nothing is gonna come up.
When you love it, it's clear you love it.
Yeah, sure, I love that. I love doing golf courses.
One of the things I know you're really good at is taking these designs that Andrew has on his plans and then putting them kind of into play here in the field, but in a way that makes them feel really natural, like they've always been here.
See, it's one thing seeing the plan of the drawings the architect sent us, and the other thing is just go over there and play with dirt. People say I make it look easy, but it's not easy.
That's awesome. And how do you and Andrew work together? Obviously, he's not on site today, but you guys have communicated a lot. You talked about working with him for a long time, and I think you've worked with him for 15 plus years. Talk to me about that relationship. What's your relationship and communication like with Andrew that allows you to take that plan and then be artistic out here in the field to make these things happen?
I have a great team. It's a team, it's a teamwork. Architecture, designing, the construction people, and also the golf courses people.
Yeah, I think we've definitely seen it. We've talked about that a lot during this project, really the value of the relationship with Andrew, McDonald and Sons, folks like yourself, and frankly that connectivity and the relationship that's been built with our team I think has been a major success factor in this project. What's your favorite feature out here? You've probably touched almost every major feature out here on the golf course. It's been Miguel and Andrew Green. What's your favorite feature out here? What's your favorite thing you've shaped on this golf course now?
I love number 5. I think it's a great hole. I like that green complex. I think that's my favorite feature.
You and I might share that. I remember going out on 5 for the first time after Andrew had reshaped that green, and I don't know if it was, I think you maybe used the word epic. Well, we certainly appreciate your hard work, and you talked about the imprint you've made on the golf course, and it's an imprint that's going to last long after you've been here, frankly, long after all of us have been here, probably for generations to come. So we appreciate your hard work. And we're going to let Miguel get back to work, and we'll be back in a couple weeks with, I'm sure, what'll be even more progress on the road to the opening.